Yeah, I think so. I mean, it would have been easy to fold, especially they score a couple and you come back and get the home run, and take the lead, and then and they take they open up a comfortable lead, and you always know what they have down their bullpen, So yeah, that's typical of what I've been saying. Tip my hat to our guys.
Ryan's now driven in 9 runs in the month of May. What are you seeing as a big difference in his game? Is it regular playing time for Ryan?
Yeah, I think it's just the fact that he's out there a lot. We told Tulu he's Wally Pippin him, and might have to delay his rehab. But Ryan, he's got a ton of confidence. He really does. He thinks he can play, and that's the biggest part of this game. And he's done a hell of a job. He's a real good little shortstop. But I tell you, he's got some big hits, like you said, in the month of May. And it couldn't happen to a better guy either.
Gibby, what did you see from Liriano tonight?
Same thing you probably saw. He was just off. He started scattering. The walks. The walks got him. Rolled the dice there. We had some right-handers coming up, and if he had an out or two, might given him a shot to get out of it. But I hate getting beat by walks. And it was just one of those nights. And our bullpen did a great job again. They got a couple big hits off Leon to open it up, but then a good second inning for him, and then Barnes, you run through the gamut there, and they all did a hell of a job.
Gibby, is part of the bullpen improvement you understanding more the roles that they're capable of in close games?
Yeah, you start to figure out over time, who can do what or what role you like certain guys in. But the bottom line, if they're pitching good, you feel good about any of them, really. And they've been really carrying pretty good workload lately too. You're always concerned about that, but they've been on a nice roll. That's for sure.
John, what do you think of the at-bats your guys put together against Allen? First 5 guys all went 6 or more pitches, and then Goins jumped on that first one.
Yeah, you know what? Cody's one of the top closers in the game, and when he came in, you knew it wasn't going to be easy. That's for sure. And it was great at bats. We laid off some tough breaking balls and made him work. And then, I think it's key that Goins go ambushed him there. You don't want him because you don't want him to get to that breaking ball. And but yeah, he's like I said, he's one of the top guys in the league. Normally he doesn't have to work that hard.
It was early in the game, but erasing that 2-0 deficit with Jose's home run was big for him as much as for the team, I would imagine.
Oh yeah. Jose needed that. I think the ball's down in the zone a little bit more. I think he's been chasing that ball up in the zone, and that's been giving him trouble. That ball looks good and riding in there, chest high, but if the guy's got something on it, it's tough to catch up with him. I don't care who you are. So. Yeah, that's he's been in a little bit of a rut. There's no doubt. He's got a lot of pride, and he's working at it. And really, that's just what we need. That it was a tough top half of the first inning, and then to bounce back like that, that can do wonders in a dugout.
Just what does it do for a team when you kind of win these games where maybe the odds are stacked against you early, and you just kind of find a way?
Well, they're big, there's similar games that we were losing earlier in the season, and I think the guys in that room, they understand we got a lot of injuries and it's their chance, and they're kind of feeding off of that, But the name of the game in this business is winning games, however you do it. But it's things have kind of flipped really in the month of May. We're starting to win some of those games that we couldn't win earlier in the season. So, but that's a lot of times that's what happens in baseball.
With Biagini starting tomorrow, how are you guys positioned with the bullpen, and could you guys?
No, Estrada tomorrow.
Oh, it's Estrada tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right. Never mind.
A perfect guy, perfect guy going. I think it's Estrada, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So, what's your question?
How are you in the bullpen? Do you need to get an extra guy in the
We haven't talked about that, you know, 'cause I don't know yet.